My beloved child, I see the weight upon your shoulders, the burdens you carry, and the battles you face. Your heart trembles and fear whispers lies into your soul, telling you that the struggle is too great, the mountain too high, the storm too fierce. But I tell you this truth today: no battle is bigger than my power. Nothing you face can overpower my might, my wisdom, or my love for you. You are not alone. Even when it feels like the darkness is closing in, I am standing right beside you. Even when the enemy surrounds you, my angels are fighting on your behalf. Do not be afraid, my child, for I am the Lord your God, the one who parted the seas, calmed the storm, and raised the dead to life. What battle can stand against my power? What enemy can overcome my will? I am your shield and your strength. When David stood before Goliath, the world saw an impossible fight. A young shepherd boy, armed with nothing but a sling and faith, against a mighty warrior clothed in armor. But I was with David. I guided his hand, I strengthened his heart, and with a single stone, I brought down the giant. Your battles may seem like giants before you, towering and fierce, but I tell you, I have already won the victory. What you see as impossible, I see as an opportunity for my power to be revealed in your life. Do not look at your battle through the eyes of fear. Look through the eyes of faith. I am your shield and your strength, your ever-present help in times of trouble. I have fought for my children before, and I will fight for you. When my people stood before the Red Sea, Pharaoh's army behind them, fear gripped their hearts. They thought there was no escape. But I made a way where there was no way. I commanded the waters to part, and my children walked through on dry ground. The very sea that threatened to drown them became the path to their deliverance. Do you see, my child? What you think will destroy you, I can use to lead you to victory. The obstacles in your path are not bigger than my power. The weapons formed against you will not prosper. I am the same God today as I was then. I do not change. If I rescued my people before, will I not rescue you now? If I fought for them, will I not fight for you? Fear not, for I am with you. The battle you face is not just physical. It is spiritual. The enemy seeks to steal your peace, your joy, and your faith. He whispers lies to make you doubt my presence. But hear my voice today. I have never left you, and I never will. When Daniel was thrown into the lion's den, my presence shut the mouths of the lions. When my 3 faithful servants were thrown into the fiery furnace, I walked in the fire with them, and not a hair on their heads was burned. The battle may rage, but my power remains greater. What are you facing today, my child? Is it sickness, financial struggles, broken relationships, or the weight of anxiety and fear? Whatever it is, lay it before me. Give it into my hands, for my hands are mighty to save. I am bigger than every storm. When my disciples were caught in the storm, the waves crashing, the wind howling, they thought they were perishing. But I was in the boat with them. They forgot that the one who created the wind and the sea was in their midst. With just my word, I silenced the storm. Do you see, my beloved? The storm may be fierce, but I am greater. The waves may rise, but I walk upon the waters. When you feel overwhelmed, call upon my name and I will answer you. Do not let fear rule your heart. Let faith arise, for I am with you. Victory belongs to those who trust in me. Many have fought battles they thought they could not win, but because they placed their trust in me, they overcame. Gideon, with just 300 men, defeated a vast army. Jehoshaphat, instead of fighting, sent out worshippers to praise my name, and I confused the enemy. Joshua and my people marched around the walls of Jericho, and at my command, the walls fell. Victory does not come by human strength, but by trusting in my power. The moment you surrender your battle to me, you have already won. Let go of the fear, the worry, and the doubt. Trust in me completely and watch how I move in your life. The enemy has already been defeated. The greatest battle of all time was fought on the cross. The enemy thought he had won when my son Jesus was crucified, but what he meant for defeat, I turned into the greatest victory. On the 3rd day, the grave could not hold him. He rose with all power in his hands. Sin was defeated. Death was conquered. The victory was sealed forever. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead lives within you, my child. If I could overcome death itself, do you not think I can handle your situation? The enemy may try to attack you, but he has already been defeated. He has no authority over you. Walk in the victory that is already yours. Do not give up. Your breakthrough is near. I know there are moments when you feel weary, when you want to give up, when you think the battle will never end. But my child, I'm telling you, do not give up. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. When the Israelites were just about to enter the promised land, they faced their biggest challenges. But those who held on to faith saw my promises fulfilled. The enemy wants you to quit because he knows what is coming. He knows I have blessings, restoration, and breakthroughs waiting for you. Do not let him deceive you into giving up. Press on. Keep your eyes on me. Do not let the battle consume you. Let my presence fill you with peace. I am your refuge. Rest in me. Come to me, my child, and find rest. Lay down your burdens at my feet. You do not have to fight alone. I am your refuge, your strong tower, your fortress in times of trouble. When you feel weak, I will be your strength. When you feel lost, I will be your guide. Let my words be the anchor for your soul. Meditate on my promises, for they are unshakable. Stand firm in faith, knowing that I am working all things for your good. Declare my victory over your life. Speak life, not defeat. Declare my promises over your situation. Say, no battle is bigger than my God. The Lord is fighting for me. I will not fear, for he is with me. Victory is already mine in Christ Jesus. What the enemy meant for harm, God will turn for my good. Your words carry power, my child. Speak faith, and you will see my power move in your life. I am here, do not be afraid. My beloved, my precious child, do not let fear grip your heart. No battle is greater than my power. Nothing you face today, tomorrow, or ever can stand against me. Trust in me, for I am your God. Hold on to my promises, stand firm in my truth, and know that the victory is already won. You are not alone. You are never forsaken. I am here, and I will always fight for you. Be still and know that I am God. My beloved child, let these words sink deep into your heart. No battle is bigger than my power. Not the storms that rage against you, not the giants that stand in your way, not the burdens that weigh heavily on your soul. I am the Almighty, the creator of the heavens and the earth, the one who holds all things in my hands. There is no force in existence that can overpower my will, no darkness that can extinguish my light, and no enemy that can defeat my purpose for your life. Even now, as you read these words, I am working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. Your battle is not just yours to fight, it belongs to me. The enemy may try to whisper fear into your heart, but I command you, do not be afraid. Stand firm and see the salvation I bring. The power of my name is your strength. When you call upon my name, my power is released over your situation. Do you not know that at my name, demons tremble? The forces of darkness shake when my children declare, the Lord is my refuge, the Lord is my defender. When you feel weak, say my name, Jesus. When you feel afraid, call out to me, Father, help me. When you don't know what to do, whisper, Lord, I trust you. Do you remember how my servant Paul and Silas were locked in a prison cell? Their chains were heavy, their situation looked hopeless. But in the midnight hour, they lifted up their voices and praised my name. And what happened? The prison shook, the chains fell, and the doors were flung open. Their worship brought down my power. My child, never underestimate the power of your praise. Even in the midst of the battle, lift up your voice and declare that I am greater. Worship is your weapon. It confuses the enemy and strengthens your faith. When you exalt my name above your fears, I release my power into your situation. The battle is not yours, but mine. There are battles in your life that seem too overwhelming for you to face. You may feel like you have no strength left, like the fight is too exhausting. But hear me now. You do not have to fight alone. This battle belongs to me. Do you remember Jehoshaphat and the great army that came against my people? They were outnumbered. They had no strength to win in their own ability. But instead of relying on their weapons, they sought me. They fasted, they prayed, and I gave them these words. Do not be afraid or discouraged because of this vast army, for the battle is not yours, but God's. 2 Chronicles 20:15. And what happened? They marched forward in faith, not with swords, but with worship. And as they sang praises to me, I confused their enemies, and they destroyed each other. My child, the same power that fought for them fights for you today. Lay your battle at my feet. Let go of the need to control everything. I am the one who fights for you. You do not need to struggle in your own strength. Just trust in me, and watch what I will do. I am the God who makes a way you may feel trapped, like there is no way out of your situation. But do you not remember how I delivered my people when Pharaoh and his army chased after them? The Red Sea was before them. They saw no escape. But I am the God who makes a way where there is no way. With the breath of my power I parted the sea, and my children walked through on dry ground. And when their enemies tried to follow, I closed the waters and wiped them away. My child, do not let what you see discourage you. The obstacles in front of you are nothing in my sight. Where you see impossibility, I see an opportunity for my glory. If I could part the sea then, I can certainly make a way for you now. Trust me. Keep moving forward. You are not stuck. The enemy wants you to believe that, but it is a lie. I have already prepared a path for you, and soon you will see it. Weapons may be formed, but they will not prosper. The enemy is always working, trying to stop my plans for your life. He may throw obstacles in your way, stir up fear, or try to discourage you. But listen closely, my child. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. Did I say weapons would never be formed? Remember, the enemy will always try. But did I promise that they would not succeed? Yes. I will shield you, protect you, and use even the enemy's attacks to strengthen you. Remember Joseph, my faithful servant? His own brothers sold him into slavery, and he was wrongfully imprisoned. It looked like everything in his life was falling apart. But I was with him. Every hardship, every betrayal, every battle was preparing him for his destiny. And in the end, he stood as a ruler in Egypt, saying these words, "What you meant for evil, God turned for good." My beloved, I am doing the same in your life. The things that seem to be against you now are only stepping stones to your victory. The enemy may attack, but I will turn his attacks into a testimony of my power. Walk in faith, not fear. Faith is trusting in me even when you cannot see the outcome. Fear is believing the lies of the enemy. Which one will you choose today? The Israelites stood on the edge of their promised land, but many of them let fear keep them from entering. They focused on the giants instead of my power. They saw themselves as weak instead of remembering that I was their strength. Because of their unbelief, they wandered in the wilderness for 40 years. My child, I do not want you to wander. I want you to step into the victory I have already prepared for you. Choose faith over fear. Even if you don't see the answer right now, trust that I am working. Even if the battle is still raging, believe that I have already won. Your victory is coming. Hold on. I know you have been waiting. I know you have been praying, seeking, and believing. Do not lose hope. There is an appointed time for everything. Just as the sun rises and sets according to my command, so will your breakthrough come at the right moment. Do not give up before you see the promise fulfilled. Think of a seed buried in the soil. It does not grow overnight. It must go through a season of waiting, hidden beneath the earth. But in due time, it breaks through the surface and becomes something strong and beautiful. My child, you may feel like you are in that waiting season, buried under problems, buried under struggles. But know this, your breakthrough is on its way. The battle will not last forever. The victory is already written in my plans for you. I am holding you in my hands. No matter how fierce the battle, no matter how strong the storm, I am holding you in my hands. Nothing can snatch you away from me. I am your protector. I am your provider. I am your healer. I am your waymaker. Every tear you have cried, I have seen. Every prayer you have whispered, I have heard. Every battle you have fought, I have been with you. You are never alone. Declare this over your life. My child, declare these words out loud. No battle is bigger than my God. The Lord fights for me. I will not fear, for he is with me. Victory is mine through Christ Jesus. What the enemy meant for harm, God will turn for good. My final word to you. Today, do not give up. Do not be afraid. Do not lose hope. I am the God who never fails. The battle may seem great, but I am greater. The storm may rage, but I command the winds and the waves. The enemy may attack, but I have already defeated him. Stand firm, my child. Your victory is coming. My beloved child, even now, as you read these words, I am working in your life. Do not be discouraged by what you see. I am greater than every battle you face. You may feel surrounded by struggles, but know this. You are surrounded by me. No enemy can penetrate my protection. No storm can overpower my authority. I am the Lord your God, and nothing is too hard for me. The battles of life can feel overwhelming, but they are not beyond my reach. I hold the universe in my hands, and I hold you just the same. Trust in me. Lean into my strength. I will carry you through every trial, and you will see my glory in your life. Do not fear, for I am with you. Fear is a liar, my child. The enemy wants you to believe that you are alone, that you are not strong enough, that your problems will never end. But I tell you the truth, you are not alone. I am your strength. I have already won the battle for you. When David stood before Goliath, the world saw a shepherd boy facing an unbeatable giant, but I saw a warrior who trusted in my power. David did not defeat Goliath because he was strong. He defeated him because I was with him. The same God who guided David's hand is guiding you now. When you feel afraid, remember, I am with you. When you feel weak, remember, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you feel surrounded, remember, I have already overcome the enemy. There is no situation that I cannot handle. There is no battle I cannot win. My child, release your fears to me, and I will replace them with my peace. I am the God of miracles. Do you remember the miracles I performed? Have you forgotten how I parted the Red Sea? How I provided manna in the wilderness? How I healed the sick and raised the dead? My power has not changed. I am still the same God. If I could shut the mouths of lions for Daniel, if I could bring water from a rock for my people, if I could calm the raging sea with just my word, then surely, my child, I can handle what concerns you today. I am not just the God of the past. I am the God of the present and the future. What I have done before, I can do again. Your breakthrough is coming. Your healing is coming. Your deliverance is near. Hold on and do not waver in your faith. I am working, even when you cannot see it. The enemy has no power over you. My child, the enemy tries to deceive you into believing that your battles are bigger than my power. He wants you to feel helpless and hopeless. But listen to me. The enemy is already defeated. I have stripped him of his authority. I have crushed him under my feet. When I sent my son to the cross, the enemy's power was destroyed forever. He has no right to torment you. He has no right to keep you bound. Do not give him a foothold in your life. Do not believe his lies. Instead, stand in the victory I have already won for you. Speak my word, declare my promises. Walk in faith, and the enemy will flee. I am lifting you up. You may feel like you have been knocked down. You may feel like you cannot take another step. But hear my voice, my child. I am lifting you up. When you are weak, I am your strength. When you are weary, I am your rest. When you feel lost, I am your guide. Even if you have stumbled, even if you have fallen, my grace is sufficient for you. I am reaching out my hand to pull you back up. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are mine. The power of my word in your life. My word is alive, my child. When you declare my promises, you are unleashing my power over your situation. Do not speak words of fear, doubt, or defeat. Speak my truth and watch mountains move. Say this aloud. I am more than a conqueror through Christ. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. The Lord is my refuge and my fortress. I walk by faith, not by sight. My word does not return to me empty. When you declare it, it goes forth with power. It changes circumstances. It breaks chains. It opens doors. Use my word like a sword against the enemy. Let it be your shield in the battle. Hold fast to my promises, and you will see victory. Your breakthrough is near. I know you have been waiting, my child. I know you have been crying out to me, asking when your breakthrough will come. Do not lose heart. Just as the dawn breaks after the longest night, your breakthrough is coming. Just as the seasons change, so too will your situation. Your waiting is not in vain. Your prayers have been heard. I am aligning things for your good. I am setting the stage for a testimony that will glorify my name. What seems like a delay is actually divine preparation. Hold on a little longer. Trust me, victory is yours. The enemy wants you to focus on the battle, but I want you to focus on the victory. See yourself overcoming. See yourself walking in my promises. See yourself standing in triumph. Final words from your Heavenly Father. My beloved child, hear me one last time. No battle is bigger than my power. No storm is beyond my control. No enemy is stronger than my might. You are not alone. You are not forsaken. I am with you, fighting for you, leading you, loving you. Now rise up in faith. Step forward in victory.